Good morning, it is adventure time once again. I am in Yosemite Valley and I'm going on a big hike. We are gonna head to Mirror Lake, then we're gonna go up the valley wall via the Snow Creek Trail with North Dome as our final destination. After that, to make the trail loop, we're gonna head down Yosemite Falls. Should be a great day filled with beautiful scenery and a lot of vert, and I can't wait. Gotta love hiking on the valley floor where it's nice and flat. This is a great warm-up, just getting the legs moving, because we are going to be climbing very soon. Half Dome looking beautiful with the morning light. Mirror Lake is a great spot because it really puts you below Half Dome. You can really understand the scale and majesty of this, which is probably the most recognizable rock formation on the planet. Here we are, Junction, Snow Creek and Valley Loop Trail, heading North Dome 7.8. Cannot wait. So Snow Creek is definitely not the fastest or shortest way to North Dome. I just wanted to do this for the challenge because I never hiked it. I think this is like the last major trail that climbs out of the valley to the rim that I haven't done. And this one is definitely the most savage. It gains 2,500 feet in about 2 miles. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I mean, so far I climbed pretty well, but I have a feeling it'll get a little steeper. This is pretty glorious. Starting to get up a little higher, getting out of the trees a little bit, getting the views. Love it. Really cool view of Half Dome as you start getting a little higher. This really puts into perspective that death slab approach, and then just the beauty of Half Dome. You can see the visor up there really clearly. We're like 40% of the way, gained over 1,000 feet. So far this really hasn't been that bad. I think it's probably gonna end up being like a slightly longer, maybe a little steeper version of Yosemite Falls, but the trail is beautifully maintained. Hasn't been any really like big steps, and we're just kind of steadily climbing. We have rolled over, we did it. We are on the north rim of the valley. Honestly, that was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. My tracker, I turned it on in the Pines campground this morning. I'm like just under 5 miles. It took me about an hour 45 to get here. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, the trail like really wasn't as horrific as I thought. Really well graded, really well maintained. So you're able to just kind of move fast, focus on the breathing and keep climbing. Taking a quick break right here at the shores of Snow Creek. We're gonna fill up some water before we head to North Dome. 2.6 to North Dome, we are zeroing in. We've gone just short of 8 miles thus far and are loving life. I love maintained trails. That's, I think, the secret to success today. I have seen 3 sets of backpackers so far today, and I just passed my first set of day hikers, 2 guys that were sort of trail running this loop in reverse. So they went up Yosemite Falls, tagged North Dome, and they were thinking about actually going to Tenaya Lake before dropping down Snow Creek, which is a very impressive day. And that's what I love about coming to Yosemite, is like there's always someone getting after it harder than you. Like unless you're Tommy Caldwell or Alex Honnold, like there's a 0% chance you had the biggest day in Yosemite. I mean, this environment really, you know, inspires me and a lot of other people to kind of like push it and go big. And I think you can also sort of draw inspiration from the other people who are drawing inspiration from these incredible towers, trails, rock formations, everything. This is a great place to be and I love coming here. Half Dome is starting to appear. This means we're getting pretty close. I cannot wait. So I'm at about 8,000 feet right now and I'm about to drop, so I figured I may as well just enjoy this view for a second. You can see a lot of my good friends. We got Clouds Rest over there, Clark Range with Mount Clark, absolutely beautiful mountain I would love to climb someday. Half Dome obviously, and then Star King hanging out back there. That right there is North Dome. We are making our final approach. Kind of weird approaching something from above. But we got definitely under a mile and a couple hundred feet to drop. We should be there in no time. So here we are on the top of North Dome and it is absolutely spectacular, and this is probably the main reason. Being across from Half Dome like this is really special and makes this probably my favorite kind of like valley hangout spot that's like easy to get to. So yeah, doing a quick pano. Obviously we got Half Dome right there. You got the death slabs in front, got the diving board off to the right. I don't know exactly what peaks those are back there. Probably something in like, I don't know, the Clark Range or something, maybe like Merced Peak or Vogelsang. I'm not entirely sure. Clouds Rest and Tenaya Canyon looking spectacular as always. This is the way you came, so I kind of had to drop down to get here. And then I'm going to bail through Yosemite Falls, so I'm going to kind of go through this terrain. Somewhere over there is Yosemite Point. All the way in the background there is El Cap. You can just see a teeny tiny bit of its face. You got the Cathedral Group down there. That's the Sentinel in the shade, Sentinel Dome up above, kind of looking across to Glacier Point. And this is spectacular. Last formation of note is Mount Star King over there. And then we're back to Half Dome. Love being here. This is incredible. Snacks have been enjoyed, summit views have been enjoyed, and we are going to keep this dream alive. Gonna head off to Yosemite Point and then Yosemite Falls before dropping to the valley floor and going back to the Upper Pines. The rock is so beautiful. You can just touch it and just like feel that smoothness, fine grained granite. Know exactly where you are. This is incredible. So 7.3 to the valley floor via Yosemite Falls. This will be a lot of fun. Primarily downhill with brief stops at Yosemite Point, then Yosemite Falls to take in some more views. Then we're gonna just blast down and take a swim and enjoy the rest of our day. Saying goodbye to North Dome and some of the other formations. North Dome is rad. I would definitely say that North Dome and Clouds Rest are my two favorite hikes in Yosemite Valley. And not a ton of people do them, and I think that more people should because they're not super difficult and the bang for your buck is incredible. We are about halfway between North Dome and Yosemite Point, and we just filled up some water in that creek and we're just gonna keep going. Feeling really good. Taking a quick breather at Yosemite Point just to enjoy the view a little bit. Excellent views of Half Dome, Clark Range, and it is a long way down to the valley floor. My knees are like already rebelling, but we'll just take it slow, have fun, and we'll be down there and in the Merced River before we know it. I had to take a quick detour from Yosemite Point to visit Lost Arrow Spire because it's just way too cool. And there's some cool people doing some highlining, so that's pretty neat to see. This bridge crosses the body of water that becomes Yosemite Falls. Not gonna go in here because there's a 3,000 foot drop right there, but I cannot wait to get in some water soon. I had to take a quick detour and enjoy the top of the falls. It's way too nice. See that water plunging. And those are the switchbacks to the trail that will get me out of here. We got about 3.5 miles and about 3,000 feet to drop to the valley floor. Yosemite Valley 3.2. We will be there before we know it. Dropping it like it's hot. It is so nice to be in the shade. The falls are pumping. The snow is melting. Get it. So we have done the descent. We've dropped a lot, got the falls behind me. The mist from the falls was unbelievable. It's like 90 plus today, so that was a really good thing to have. We got a little bit more ascent we got to do. Then we got like 1.5 miles to the valley floor. I'm feeling really good. I've eaten well. So we're gonna just blast out last little bit. Last vista, I forget what it's called. We are getting a little tired, but it's beautiful. Backer Cracker. This is the King Cobra boulder. We are in the Camp 4 boulders, basically on the valley floor. What a day. So I am at Yosemite Lodge on the valley floor, and I think we are gonna bring this video to a close. I need to still get back to Curry Village. Don't know if I'm gonna walk or take a shuttle, but I think there's probably gonna be a swim involved very soon. I got 19 miles and about 6.5 hours of elapsed time, which I'm pretty happy about. No idea how much gain, probably pretty close to 5,000 feet, which is pretty rad. And yeah, all in all, great day. Got to explore a new trail and see some super iconic Yosemite formations. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you like this video, as I got a lot more really cool content from California, outdoor adventure stuff coming your way. And I hope to see you on another adventure.